I am so excited. Today in the post came a purple package, and it was the Crow Tarot. I have waited so long for this, and I know I've been pestering her every single day for this. I'm sure she's so tired of hearing from me, but then it came from Margot Jones in Seattle. So, yay, purple package. I backed her early on Indiegogo, so she threw in a bag and a journal, and I wanted to do just an initial impression kind of walkthrough of this. It's been pointed out in the community not to dub these kinds of things a full review, which I completely agree with because, you know, I haven't even worked with it yet, so how can I review it? But this is like a show and tell kind of sharing. So let me get rid of that. First, let's look at what came. The box itself, which says limited edition backer deck, beautiful images on it. You know, the box itself is okay. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Aha. Kind of helps when you put it into focus, huh? There we go. But it's a, you know, a smaller box. She does have little cute touches, you know, saying thank you everywhere. So you kind of feel like you've helped her out. But for a box, it's a box. The little white book that came with it, a little small. I think she is writing a new guidebook to go with it. So it should have a little more detail or larger pictures. Mine was kind of damaged. And there aren't any pictures of any of the cards in it. And for my eyesight, you have to really zoom in to see it. But at least there's one in there. I've seen some indie decks where there's not even a guidebook, so that is appreciated. And she does put a very sweet little note in the back thanking her backers. So again, it kind of makes you feel special. This is going to mass market through US Games. I'm not sure when. I know that someone shared a snapshot of it. Was it For the Love of Cards on Facebook or Tarot Nerds? But somebody shared a picture, and I'm not sure if the cardstock will be the same or, you know, if there's going to be any changes. But at least it will still be available to other people. Now, the bag that came, this is the bag, and you were able to request which card you wanted on the front of it. And so I had requested the Chariot. I just thought that was a beautiful thing to have. Plus, I'm a Cancer Leo cusp, so Chariot being with Cancer, I thought, you know, it's appropriate. And the bag is a little on the small side, a little kind of, you know, thin compared to what I kind of thought I was getting, and it just kind of feels like it's kind of lightly glued on there. So I won't be using the bag every day because it is a really snug fit to get the cards in and out. But I'll probably tuck the bag away with the box and keep it somewhere safe so it doesn't get damaged. The one bonus that she sent that I really love was she sent some little postcard sized images of the cards and signed the back of this one, so that's really special. Nice. And anytime there are lions and crows in a deck, I am all on board. So absolutely love the strength card. It was nice. She sent me 4 of these, so that was a nice surprise. And then a wonderful surprise was this journal. This journal is just phenomenal. It's very thick and weighty, and just feels really nice. A nice professional book that you'd buy from, Barnes and Noble. So inside it's got beautiful full color images of each card and descriptions. And then on the right, you can answer the question with a keyword, a date. I, of course, want to keep this pristine, so I'll just, use a separate journal to work with this. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I think she did a wonderful job with this. And I suppose you could use these descriptions in place of the little white book, but it might be kind of a pain to go through. So this is absolutely stunning. If she does offer these for sale in the future separately, I would definitely recommend this. It's just beautiful. And of course, I'm from the Pacific Northwest as well, so I love these trees that she has, the evergreens, that slight touch she has throughout the whole deck of the Pacific Northwest. So well done there. So onto the cards. The cards, I have them here. And there's the back. So you can get a nice view of that. Some people have said the back looks a little busy, but I love it. Obviously it's reversible. I don't do reversals, but it could be used as it. I love the coloring. I love just the action of the crows here. Size-wise, let me compare it here for you. This is a, obviously, Pamela Coleman Smith card as comparison. So if you look at it here, I'm trying to line it up. The Crow Tarot is slightly wider. Same height, just slightly wider. And the cardstock is actually very good. I like mine a little on the lighter, easier to bend side. They're not flimsy. They're a little less firm than the Pamela Coleman Smith. I actually pulled out an Anna Kay card because I would say they're slightly stiffer than Anna Kay. So they're between the two. To feel them, they have a beautiful kind of a waxy linen feel. They're not glossy, shiny, slippery, but they do have like a waxy softness to them. So for me, I absolutely love them. She does have a sweet little thank you card, a little artwork on there, which also makes you feel like you chipped in, you helped her, you were part of the group, and I just love that. So I know other people have probably done flip throughs on these and showed them to you, and I'm sure if Darkstar has ordered a copy, she'll give you an excellent view, but I just wanted to show them to you because I think they're stunning. I think they're wonderful. So let's take a quick gander here and I'll let you see them. So there's the Fool, Magician. I love the colors in this deck. It's just stunning. And I love crows. So every card is just, for me, breathtaking. The artwork is beautiful. That's the reason I fell in love with this deck to begin with. There's your High Priestess. Empress. Emperor. It's definitely RWS. And I like that. I tend to follow RWS. So it's easy. Every card for me, it was easy to pick out, the meaning. I think that this would be very good for, deep diving or even path working. Each one is just a portrait that you can kind of, you know, walk into. Lovers. And there's the Chariot that I had put on my bag. Strength. Hermit. It's a beautiful Hermit card. Wheel of Fortune. Again, there's a lion. Justice. Hanged Man. She has poppies throughout this too, which I absolutely adore. Death. Temperance. Devil card. I love this Devil card. Little blue bird there, chained. Tower. The Star. The Moon. Little caged crow there. The Sun. I love that. Judgment. World. Now the wands. One thing some people have commented on are the borders, because you'll notice in the major, none of them really match. Some of them had, you know, just the image bleeding over. Some of them had the white or gray. This one has a gray. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, but some people did comment on that, and they were wondering if the US Games mass market one was going to make a difference on that. Personally, I don't find it a problem at all. Four of Wands. A lot of detail in the back. There's so much to take in each card. Knight. I love that the knights have horses on them, regardless of it, you know, being crows and that they're birds. I love horses, so I'm all about, you know, having different animals on there. And that definitely shows the fire of the wands there. Queen of Wands. Again, I love lions, so I was thrilled to see this. Our king, salamander, cups, the soft colors here. It looks almost watercolor. the little ones in the nest here, and a happy little lark singing up there. Again, the horse. There's our queen. Powerful Ace of Swords. Love it. Two of Swords for me can be a deal breaker in a deck if I don't like it. And this one for me was wonderful. I love how she incorporated the crossed swords with the blindfolded crow and the stormy skies and the water behind. I love it. You can almost see the heartbreak here with this one flying off. Again, Eight of Swords. To me, it has to have that quality, and it does. It has that stormy sky again, and the 8 swords around with the loose ribbon, or cloth. There it is in its little nest. Ten of Swords. Knight. Queen of Swords. Look at the wreath of flowers. Detail is beautiful. Absolutely love these. Wolves. I love wolves. And she put it here in our Nine of Pentacles. I love that. There's our rabbit for our Queen of Pentacles. And our King. So, again, I absolutely love this deck. It feels wonderful in the hands. And it feels like it will just shuffle beautifully. Just can't say enough about these. So, if you have the opportunity to buy one of these, if you've been on the fence, absolutely buy one. If you can't get any of the extras she said she might have had, it will be mass market through US Games. So if you like crows, if you're attracted to this kind of art, absolutely I recommend it. It's stunning. I'm very analytical, so I like to give little grades to my decks. And this is my first review, so it's first time, not review, but sneak peek, sorry. But I like to catalog all of my decks. and give little grades on them. So for my own personal record, I would give the Little White Book from a 1 to 5, you know, probably a 2, just because of what it is. And the box as well, because, you know, we've had a little better boxes when we buy indie ones. But the cardstock, I would definitely rate a 4. I wouldn't rate it a 5 just because, well, some people like firmer, stiffer cards that are a little more square. But they're a really, really nice quality. The artwork, the quality of the artwork, I would give it a 5. It's not artificial looking. It doesn't look like they've just, you know, taken, Margot didn't just take scraps from a magazine and paste them in different splotchy areas. It's just beautifully blended, and the colors just are stunning. There's so much detail, so definitely a 5 on the quality of the artwork. For value, because of the journal in this pack, I would definitely give this a 4, because it is going mass market, so it's not like it's going to be, you know, completely limited, never again to be printed. And shuffling, I would say a 5. I love the way this size fits in my hand. The cardstock is phenomenal. Just a beautiful, beautiful deck. So Margot, if you do happen to see this, I doubt you ever will, but thank you for putting your heart into this. Thank you for loving crows as much as we do, and tarot, and for putting this out, and for putting up with me badgering you constantly, you know, when am I getting my deck? So beautifully done. Absolutely love it. And I hope if you've ordered yours that you get it very quickly and that you love it as much too.